Hi, Jen here from Jen Michelle Coaching, and today I want to talk about healing your inner child and your old emotional wounds. This is actually a subject that I've heard from a lot of you on in terms of just wanting to have a bigger conversation on it. And if this content resonates with you, please let me know. I always love to hear from you. And if you're new to my channel, I would love to invite you to subscribe. I release a new video every Sunday of each month. So let's talk about how we can truly start to heal our inner child and our old wounds so that we can set ourselves up for the life that we dream of, whether it comes to love, whether it comes to, relationships of any kind, money, jobs, abundance, and really operating at a high vibration and setting ourselves up for the life that we know deep down we're capable of. Number one, getting clear on what you needed more of when you were a kid. What are you craving now that you didn't get when you were a little girl? What was it? Security? Was it freedom? Was it unconditional love? And now going back and reparenting yourself in a sense, so you were giving yourself what you longed for then, so that in a partnership, you're not subconsciously screaming out to the man, "Come parent me. Come give me what my daddy didn't give me," or "Come give me what my mom or whoever didn't give me." And you're operating from a position of empowerment, meaning that you've reflected on yourself and the needs that didn't get met, and you start to assign a new dialogue, and you start to give yourself that freedom, that unconditional love, that self-acceptance, all of the things that you craved as a child by taking action in a way that aligns you with those parts of yourself. And so that means not being so hard on yourself sometimes, forgiving yourself, cutting yourself some slack, learning to develop grace, learning to develop rituals that self-soothe, learning practices that regulate your nervous system versus send it into overdrive, really taking actions that align with the deeper parts of who you are and what makes you feel safe, whole, and full inside. Number two, face your emotions. There can be a tendency within our culture, instead of feeling our emotions, we want to get rid of them as quickly as possible, or we prefer to blame others, staying stuck in our pain versus just feeling the intensity of what our disappointments are, what our resentments are, what our sadness is about, and letting them pass through. And really being able to recognize that in our ability to do this, we create a beautiful wisdom and perspective to access what's on the other side. And we discover our gifts in that process too. So I talk to clients all the time that as they deepen their healing within themselves, suddenly, oh, this is actually my gift. Like makes me want to volunteer, or this makes me want to start a new career. This makes me want to start a blog. It becomes something bigger because you realize that as you heal those deeper parts of yourself and as you truly feel and forgive others as well as yourself, you realize that everything that you've went through in your life so far is your gift, and you have an opportunity to help and teach and guide others and be of service in a way that you couldn't access before because you were still kind of stuck in the mud of it all. So this is a powerful way to continue your transformation and to continue to grow and just cultivate more and more joy by being of service and by using everything that you've been through as a gift. Number three, use your own sensitivities for what you've been through to show up for others in a way that adds a brightness to their life. Perhaps, you can see that, wow, this person really didn't get what they needed either. And instead of, reacting to it or being threatened by it, how can I show up for them a little bit differently? How can I be with them and recognize that this behavior is rooted in pain? And instead of reacting to that sensitivity in a negative way, soften it, open up, and see if you can truly inspire the best in another person by giving them what you longed for when you were in that space. So as you continue to grow and expand, you'll notice parts of your old self in others. And the more you slow down and operate from this place of awareness, the more you'll see that there's such an opportunity to really not only recognize where they're coming from, but to give them what you would have longed for at that point in your life, and to start contributing to a bigger healing, not only within yourself, but collectively at the world at large. It all starts with changing our vibration and then really wanting to contribute to others' path and their healing as well, through just having a gratitude practice, coming from a space of abundance, coming from a space of pure love, and recognizing that the more we can support others on their path, the more that comes back to us, because we are all connected in that way, and we get to grow within ourselves and create that opportunity for others. So I hope that this is helpful to you. And if you would like more content, please check out my playlists as well as my website, jenmichellecoaching.com, for additional program offerings and materials. Sending you a lot of love, and have a great day.